What is up, my fitness family? Happy hump day. Today I did some upper body. Did incline chest press with the dumbbells and did some mid rows with the cables. My workup sets and my working set was all done with the slow eccentric and a pause before the concentric, which is really insulting for the muscles. You increase the amount of time under tension, you don't use your elastic advantage, and you don't really need to use a lot of weight. As you get stronger, you can obviously use more weight. After I did my last working set with the hypertrophy protocol, I came back to the same weight and I did it fast. No slow eccentric, no pause at the bottom. Check out how much easier it was. It was still a nice insult. It was actually a nice insult because it was a novelty stimulus. If you're always going fast though, try going slow on the eccentric, pausing for a second or two before the concentric. You can explode out of it if you want to, or you can go extra slow on the concentric for extra insult. Check it out, baby! So this was my last working set. I worked up to the 52.5s. 12 reps here. As you can see, I'm pausing at the bottom and partialing at the bottom. The last couple reps were a little slow. I was getting fatigued. And this was my last set of mid rows. Really getting that stretch, getting that slow eccentric, getting that pause at the top, even a little partial retraction, scapular row. Then I came back with that same weight, and I did not go slow on the eccentric. I did not pause at the bottom. I doubled the amount of reps, and it was honestly easier. Going slow was way more insulting. And if you haven't tried it, you must. There's potentially less wear and tear on your body and more stimulus to grow. And it raises your ceiling. If you can humble yourself with less weight, eventually you will get stronger and you will need to use more weight. But if you always use your elastic advantage like most people do, you're eventually gonna hit a wall and a plateau, and it'll be really hard to bust through it unless you learn how to control your tempo and appreciate the hypertrophic protocol. 4-second eccentric, 2-second pause, and the slower the concentric, the more insulting it is. It doesn't look as cool, you're not moving as much weight, but you're actually giving your body more ability to grow, and you can always lift more later.